Hey there, future NABARD and SSC officers. Staying updated on current affairs is key if you're prepping for those exams. Well, consider this your cheat sheet. We're going deep.
Diving deep.
Diving deep into India's latest healthcare achievements, straight from the December 22nd government reports. Get ready to impress your examiners. And maybe even learn a thing or two to drop into your next conversation.
That's right. What's really exciting is India's commitment to universal health coverage. Essentially, it's about ensuring every citizen, regardless of their background, can access quality healthcare without financial hardship.
So imagine a system where everyone from a farmer in a remote village to a techie in a bustling city has that safety net of healthcare. That's the big picture here. And it's a game changer, especially for those of you focusing on policy and social impact in your exams.
Exactly. And a prime example of this vision in action is the Ayushman Pradhan Mantri Jan Arogya Yojana, or ABPMJAY. Now, this scheme is a heavy hitter in India's healthcare landscape. It provides a health cover of 5 lakh rupees per family annually for secondary and tertiary care hospitalization. That's a pretty big deal for those who need it most.
Hold on, let me grab my calculator for a second. 36.28 crore Ayushman cards issued as of December 17th, 2024. That's a mind-boggling number of people now covered, and almost half of them are women. That's what I call striving for equity in healthcare access. Make sure you jot that down, folks. These numbers are gold for your exam prep.
Absolutely. But it's not just about handing out cards. Think about the infrastructure needed to support this. 30,932 hospitals have been impaneled under the scheme, ensuring that people actually have places to go where this coverage is accepted. This kind of expansion and access is something you can bet examiners will be interested in.
Okay, so we've got this massive insurance scheme rolling out. But in the digital age, what's healthcare without a tech upgrade? India is not lagging behind. And we're not just talking about booking doctor appointments online.
You're right. This is where the Ayushman Bharat Health Account, or ABHA, comes in. It's about revolutionizing how we manage our health information. Imagine you walk into a hospital anywhere in the country, and with your unique ABHA number, your entire medical history is accessible. No more carrying around those bulky files.
That's what I call a digital detox, at least for those medical files. And let me throw some more impressive stats your way, because you know how much those examiners love them. 71.81 crore ABHA numbers generated 46.53 crore health records linked, and over 3.55 lakh health facilities on board. We're talking about a digital health revolution here.
And this is where things get really interesting for the future of Indian healthcare. With ABHA, we're stepping into the world of data-driven healthcare. Think better tracking of health trends, potential for personalized treatments, and more efficient management of health resources. It's a whole new ballgame. And it's not just about fancy tech and insurance schemes. What about those who are most vulnerable, especially in areas where access to healthcare is limited?
You're hitting a crucial point there. Ensuring equitable healthcare means reaching everyone. And that's where Mission Indradhanush comes in. It's all about boosting immunity and preventing diseases through targeted vaccination drives. Remember, a healthy population is a productive population, and that's a win-win for the entire country.
Absolutely. Mission Indradhanush focuses on areas with low immunization rates, ensuring that children and pregnant women who might otherwise miss out on essential vaccines are protected. We're talking about 11 different life-saving vaccines being provided through this program.
And the impact is clear for everyone to see. 5.46 crore children and 1.32 crore pregnant women have been vaccinated through the various phases of Mission Indradhanush. Those are the kind of statistics that showcase the real-world impact of these initiatives.
Now, I know you exam preppers love to see the results of all these efforts, so let's talk about how India's health indicators are reflecting this progress.
Yes, let's get to the good stuff. Are we actually seeing tangible improvements in people's lives?
Absolutely. One of the most critical indicators is the maternal mortality rate, or MMR. It's essentially a measure of how many mothers are losing their lives during childbirth. And the good news is that India has seen a significant decline in MMR from 103 per 100,000 live births in 2017-2019 to 97 per 100,000 live births in 2018-2020.
That's a huge win, right?
Yeah.
It means fewer mothers are facing complications and tragic outcomes during childbirth. This is the kind of progress that really highlights the impact of policies and programs like ABPMJAY and Mission Indradhanush.
Precisely. And it's not just about mothers. The infant mortality rate, which measures the number of infant deaths per 1,000 live births, has also shown positive trends, decreasing from 32 in 2018 to 28 in 2020. Again, this points to better healthcare access, improved sanitation, and more effective immunization programs.
So we're seeing fewer mothers and infants losing their lives. That's definitely something to celebrate. And I bet you're going to see questions related to these declining rates in your exams.
You bet. Another key indicator that examiners often focus on is the total fertility rate, or TFR. Now, this one might seem a bit technical, but it's really about understanding population trends.
Okay, break it down for us. Why should we care about the total fertility rate, especially in the context of healthcare?
Well, TFR essentially tells us the average number of children a woman is likely to have during her reproductive years. And in India, it's been steadily declining, going from 2.2 in 2015-16 to 2.0 in 2019-21.
So smaller families, which could mean better resource allocation per child, and potentially even better health outcomes in the long run. It's all connected, isn't it?
Exactly. And this demographic shift has significant implications for the healthcare system. As the population ages, the focus might need to shift towards managing chronic diseases and geriatric care. It's all about anticipating future needs and adapting the system accordingly.
So from accessible health care through ABPMJAY to a digital revolution with ABHA and targeted immunization drives with Mission Indradhanush, India's healthcare journey is one of remarkable progress. It's a story you'll want to be familiar with come exam time.
Absolutely. And remember, it's not just about memorizing facts and figures for those exams. It's about understanding the why behind them, the challenges,
Yeah.
the successes, and the potential for the future.
All right, I think our listeners are ready for that million-dollar exam question. What's the key takeaway you want to leave them with today?
India is on a mission to ensure quality healthcare for all its citizens. The programs we've discussed, the statistics, the improvements in health indicators, they all paint a clear picture of that commitment.
That's a picture worth 1,000 exam points, wouldn't you say?
Definitely. But let's not forget that India's healthcare journey is ongoing. As you study these initiatives, think critically about the challenges that lie ahead. How can technology be further leveraged to reach remote areas or personalize treatments? How can we ensure the sustainability of these programs in the long run? These are the questions that separate a good answer from a great one.
So there you have it, folks. A deep dive into India's healthcare progress, packed with insights to boost your exam prep, and maybe even spark some dinner table conversations.
And who knows, maybe one of you listening will be part of shaping the next chapter of India's healthcare story.
Before we wrap up, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and give us a like if you found this deep dive helpful. Share it with your fellow exam warriors, and stay tuned for more insightful deep dives coming your way.
Thanks for joining us on this deep dive into India's healthcare journey.
We'll see you in the next one.